Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like your life is being pulled by invisible strings? Like no matter how hard you try, there's something holding you back? You want to break bad habits, but you keep falling into the same patterns. You want love, but attract chaos. You chase success, but somehow always hit a wall. What if I told you this isn't random? That behind the scenes of your life, there are forces at play. Ancient cosmic rulers, 7 hidden tyrants sitting on their thrones in the sky, shaping your emotions, your choices, even your destiny. What if I told you the truth of your reality is being controlled by the very air you breathe, by the thoughts that cross your mind? Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the forbidden, the mystical, and the forgotten truths they never taught you in school. Now, before we dive into today's video, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, because what you're about to learn today, you won't find in your average history book. And if you've been here before, welcome back, fellow seeker. Let me know in the comments, are you ready to confront the 7 rulers? This is not a tale for the faint of heart. It's ancient esoteric knowledge, straight from the mystery schools of Egypt and Greece, echoed in the Hermetic texts, the Gnostic Gospels, the forgotten wisdom of the ancients. They knew what we are about to uncover. The universe operates on a deeper level, a level where unseen powers dance between heaven and earth, controlling the very fabric of our existence. Today, we're pulling back the curtain. We're going to discuss the 7 rulers of the world and how they affect you in ways you never imagined. And if you stick with me to the end, I'll show you exactly how to break their chains. But first, let me ask you another question. Do you really believe you're free? Free to think what you want, say what you want, do what you want? Or are you bound by invisible forces that shape your every move, your every choice? The ancient Greek philosophers knew the truth. They knew that human beings are not truly free, at least not at first. From the moment we're born, we enter a game already in progress, a cosmic system of control. Above us, layered like shells of an onion, are 7 planetary spheres. The ancients called this system the Hebdomad, the realm of the 7. At the top of each sphere, a ruler, an Archon, a planetary tyrant. You know their names: Moon, Mercury, Venus, Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. But don't be fooled. These aren't just rocks in space, these are energies, powers, archetypes. And they don't just orbit the sky. They orbit your mind, your emotions, your life. Now let's meet the jailers of the soul. First is the Moon, ruler of change, emotions, and cycles, but also of confusion and inconsistency. Ever feel moody for no reason? Thank Luna for that. Next is Mercury, god of communication, logic, and speed, but also of lies, mischief, and manipulation. The silver tongue that deceives, Mercury's doing. Third, Venus, queen of love, beauty, pleasure, but also vanity, obsession, and lust. She gives desire, and then turns it into addiction. Fourth, the Sun, bringer of light, clarity, and vitality, but also blinding ego, pride, and arrogance. The burning need to be seen, to be praised. Fifth, Mars, the warrior, force of action, courage, ambition, but also rage, violence, reckless daring, the fire that destroys. Sixth, Jupiter, lord of expansion, leadership, power, but also greed, tyranny, and corruption, the hunger for more at any cost. And finally, Saturn, the harsh father, ruler of time, discipline, law, but also fear, limitation, ignorance, and sorrow. Saturn is the chain around your neck, whispering, "You can't." Now stay with me, because the story doesn't end here. Because here's the part the Archons don't want you to know. There's a part of your soul they cannot touch. Deep inside you, beneath all the programming, beneath the passions and the pain, there is a light that the ancients called the divine spark. This spark is connected directly to the source, to the One. It's the part of you that remembers. And when this spark awakens, the chains of the Archons start to break. Before you were born, your soul wasn't trapped in flesh. It was light, pure, free. But to enter this world, to take on a body, your soul had to descend through these 7 spheres. And at each gate, It was forced to drink from the cup of forgetfulness. With each sip, you forgot who you were. You took on the energies of the rulers. Desire, anger, pride, greed, confusion, deception, fear. By the time you arrived here at the bottom of the cosmic ladder, you were asleep. You forgot that you are more than this body, more than this mind. You are a spark of the divine. Here's the paradox. As long as you remain asleep, the Archons hold sway. They pull the strings of your life, keeping you locked in the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. But when the divine spark within you awakens, it's game over. The Archons lose their hold. In the words of the mystic, when the disciple is ready, the master appears. You see, the universe is a place of perfect balance. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. When you are asleep, under the sway of the Archons, you manifest their energy. But when you awaken, when you reclaim your true nature, you can manifest your true power. So how do you break free from the chains of the Archons? How do you reclaim your birthright as a free and sovereign being? It all begins with awareness. The moment you realize you are not your thoughts, you are not your emotions, you are not the puppet of the Archons, you start to break their hold. It means shining the light of consciousness on your own mind, asking yourself, am I acting from my own will? Or am I being manipulated by the desires these rulers planted in me? It means mastering your emotions, your impulses, instead of letting them master you. It means reclaiming the reins of your chariot and steering your soul where you choose to go. But what happens when you actually ascend? The ancient Hermetic text, the Poemandres, describes what happens after death. The soul must pass back through the 7 spheres, and at each gate it casts off the energies it picked up on the way down. It sheds obsession and lust at the gate of Venus. It lets go of lies at Mercury's throne. It drops ego at the sun's brilliance. It releases rage before Mars. It abandons greed at Jupiter's feet. And finally, it throws off fear and falsehood at Saturn's gate. Only then does the soul rise into the 8th sphere, the realm of the stars, and beyond that, into the 9th heaven, the domain of Sophia, wisdom itself. But here's the twist. You don't have to wait until you die to begin this journey. The Gnostics believed that the ascent can happen right here, right now, while you're alive. How? Through Gnosis, direct knowledge, awareness, awakening. It's a process, my friends. It's a process of self-discovery, of spiritual awakening, of shedding the old skin of the past and stepping into the light of who you truly are. So let me ask you again, which of these 7 rulers do you feel has the strongest grip on your life right now? Is it fear, desire, pride, rage? Drop a comment below. Let's talk about it. And if this video spoke to you, if it sparked something inside you, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is just the beginning. In the next videos, we'll explore how these 7 rulers tie into the chakras, the alchemical metals, and the process of inner transmutation. Don't miss it. Hit subscribe now and join this growing community of seekers. Remember, the chains that bind you were never as strong as the spark that lives inside you. Stay awake, stay curious, stay free. Until next time, walk well.